Okay, in this video we're going to be looking at triangles. So first of all, what do we mean by a triangle? It is a two-dimensional closed shape, which means all the lines actually, you can go round and round, there are no open sections. And a triangle, the prefix tri means three, so we've got three corners or vertices joined by straight lines. And that is your basic definition of a triangle.
Okay, they must be straight lines.
They must be straight lines.
Okay.
Okay. In geometry problems, we're quite often going to need to refer to vertices or angles or sides to know what we're talking about. So there are going to be various ways that we need to label up the triangle. There are no hard or fast rules, but there are general guidelines. So these are my general guidelines. First of all, we're going to label up the vertices, the corners, and I'm going to use capital letters.
Okay.
A, B, C.
Right, and it can be any letters, it doesn't matter. But
They can be any letters. I tend to use any set of three letters that are consecutive in the alphabet.
okay.
If you've got a more complicated geometric figure, you may actually have two triangles joining and you will have a vertex where two join, and you can use the same letter at that particular vertex. But if you've got two triangles joined and they've got separate vertices, use separate letters.
Okay.
And initially, if you're just labelling the vertices, it doesn't matter which way round you're going.
Okay.
I tend to use capital letters, but you can use any symbols you actually want, but you'll see why letters are convenient later on.
Okay.
Don't use numbers,
Okay.
because numbers are used for measurements, and it would get very confusing if you start to attribute a size to a vertex in that context.
Okay.
Okay. So when we've got this system, we can refer to this as triangle A, B, C. So that refers to the whole lot.
Yep.
Or we can refer to a single vertex as vertex A, vertex C, vertex B.
Okay.
In other situations, we may want to refer to sides and angles.
Yep.
At each vertex there is an interior angle, which we will signify by a line like that. This is the angle we're interested in. So there are three interior angles for a triangle. So we've got three.
Interior because it's inside the
Inside,
triangle.
yes. So we've got three angles there. If we've got our vertices labelled like this, we can refer to this interior angle as A hat, or just the angle at vertex A.
Okay.
Alternatively, we could have it that we're talking about a particular context. We might say that it's the angle BAC.
Fine.
So what about the sides? Opposite a particular vertex, you have a side.
Yep.
We're going to label that side with the corresponding letter, but instead of a capital, small case.
Okay.
So similarly, B, there is a side opposite,
Yeah, lowercase, small.
lowercase. And similarly, C, there is an angle there, a side opposite vertex C called C.
And that's referring to the length of the side.
And well, it's just referring to the side.
The side, okay.
Not necessarily the length, although in most problems you'll be wanting to find out the size of the angles, the lengths of the sides.
Okay.
Sometimes people, if they're just referring to a single angle on something, might use Greek letters. Alpha, beta, gamma are
Yep.
common ones,
Okay.
or theta or phi. But generally when we're looking at related systems, we will stick with this type of labelling up.
Okay.
And that's it for that one.